I think it's her. Oh, she has a dagger. So is it her then? And I've got to find... Not him. Nope. Okay, so hello. My hair looks crazy. All right. I was cold. I'll have this with me, just in case. You guys, I've told you I'm a nerd. This game, like even getting it together was making me excited and happy. Okay, so I'm going to play the Lord of the Rings game. And it is a, what's going on my hair? Anyway, okay. It has the computer that goes along with it, so it guides you through it. So I actually had already moved forward, and so it read all this. I will read it to you. I'll even show it to you. I'm trying to find their figures is the word that I'm looking for. That's Boromir. No. I think this is Elena. That's who I have. And then I need Aragorn. Aragorn has a sword. He has a sword. So then, are they saying this is Aragorn? Because this is Boromir, because he has the horn. I think this one is it. None of these are painted. I don't do that. I am not that good. Okay, I think I have the two people, and if they're wrong, they're wrong. All right. Okay. And so I have their cards. I'll read their descriptions to you really quickly. This cannot go over an hour, so I'm going to try to go quick. But when you're doing the setup, and it guides you through it all, when you're doing the setup, it tells you what they're supposed to have. And so you go through and, Eris! Sorry, my cat. So Elena comes with, and it even says on the back here what it comes with. So Elena is born in the great port city of Mithlond. Elena has watched for years as hosts of her kin take to the sea, retreating toward the undying lands. Even the population of her own city begins to dwindle, with elves of every age and vocation, save for the shipwrights disappearing westward. Nothing remains for her in these forsaken lands but the beauty of this fading. As the blazing glory of the setting sun, or the climatic splendor of a final chorus, so is the pausing of the elves, having gathered the stories and songs of those who fled west. Elena now sets out to seek the tales of those who remain, and perhaps, if she is fortunate, partake in one of her own. She is a musician. And her, once per test, after you spend one inspiration, a nearby hero gains one inspiration. And so it shows, this represents inspiration. This shows how much inspiration she can hold. It also shows the fear that she can take and the damage. They do checks if that were to occur. Shows all her stats. Her might is 2, wisdom is 3, agility 2, spirit 4, wit is 3. So, and then it starts, so you have all that, you start with your gear, and then you also start with your role. So she's a musician, the one card. So that's there. I'm gonna have to put this over here because it's going to, we'll see how big this gets. I couldn't remember if it was gonna be a battle map or a journey map. The battle maps are just a square. So, and these are the cards I will draw for her. And then I have Aragorn, which I will read as well, and then we will begin. The program does everything other than like the setup. So, all right. I am bad about mixing the cards for when I play two people. It's bad. Okay, so Aragorn, we all know that. Okay, background. The Dúnedain of the north were nearly destroyed. Although their number is few, they continue to watch and guard the lands that were once their kingdom. At their head is their chieftain, Aragorn, descendant of Isildur, a man destined for greatness. The prophecies and lineage serve him little in this time, however. Bloodlines cannot stop a foe's blade, and songs of future glory do not feed one's people. Though years of peace and prosperity may come, these are no such years. Now is a time of trials, hardship, and survival. New dangers threaten the north, an ever greater number and darker years are yet to come. His role is captain. And so when heroes scout during the rally phase, you and nearby heroes each reveal one additional card. So that's nice. And then his might is 3, wisdom is 4, agility is 2, spirits 2, wit is 3, and he can take 5 damage, 5 fear, and he's a human. Elena is an elf. All right, so he also has a cloak, sword, his role down here, captain, and he has a banner. And so each of these have stats on them, which I'll read them to you when it gets there. I'm trying to hurry up. So, yeah, okay. Let me shuffle his cards really quickly. Okay. I'll put him on this side so I don't get them confused. Okay. You know, if I had maybe those where people put the camera on top. Anyways, I'm just doing this for fun. Okay. So let me show you. Ooh, okay, hi. This is what it looks like. Would you rather look at me while I read it? But you could see that. There you go. Okay, hunt for Ember Crown every day. By the way, this read it to me when I went over here, but I had already went past it, so. Okay, every day more reports come in from the Bounders patrolling the borders of the Shire and Bree. Each one speaks of bloody skirmishes with vicious wargs, sometimes victorious, more often not. The Thane of the Shire, responsible for protecting its people, is the first to notice that these skirmishes are not random. On the contrary, the vicious and cunning wargs are systematically drawing away the Bounders who protect the Shire and ravaging the unprotected livestock and, on occasion, travelers on the roads. Never before have beasts shown such shrewdness, yet the Thane is withdrawn and distracted, offering only token measures to protect the Shire. What could darken his mind more than the warg threat? So I click embark, and it legitimately says everything here. So the Russet Warg, chapter 1. It's going to be a battle map. Yay. Which I have right here. Okay, so it's just a square. Makes it a lot easier. This can, like, the journey map spread everywhere. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like. All right. That's what it looks like. See? Okay, back to me. The Russet Warg. The roads near Breland in the Shire have been plagued by wargs in recent days. Wargs are a rare sight, so close to the settlements of men and hobbits, and few travelers are prepared to deal with them. Charged with securing the roads, you track a warg pack until you hear cries for help. The next adventure will be a battle map. Confirm. Yes. Oh, okay, so then it has you confirm their roles. Elena is a musician, and Aragorn is a captain. Embark. So you could choose a different role if you wanted to have a different role than their actual starting roles. Let me get the battle map here. Okay. I will need 2 battle maps. Okay, that's fine. You can fall. Okay. This guy's bent. Okay. Oh my gosh, this makes me so excited. Okay. I told you guys I'm a nerd. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, okay? All right, back to me. Your small band has been traveling for over a week through rough country, but now you are nearing the edges, that's loud, the edges of civilized farms. You see signs of the odd horse or carriage Having passed here early in the day, place battle maps as indicated. 1 second, please. I should have worn a different shirt. Oh, well. Okay. The battle maps are placed, so you can see. I need to put you out some more. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay. So then I click continue. As the sun rides high in the sky, you wipe some sweat from your brow. Another hill falls away from you. Place heroes as indicated. We're right here. Each hero scouts 3. So Aragorn's was when heroes scout during the rally phase, you and nearby heroes each reveal 1 additional card. So this is the rally phase. No, this is not the rally phase. We're just starting. The rally phase, okay. I got it. All right, we're gonna scout 3. So Aragorn first. So I can scout 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay. I can equip 1, and I can either choose to put the other 2 cards on top of the deck, my draw pile, or at the bottom if they're not good. So it just depends. Okay. I drew Immortality, Rust 2. Discard at the end of your turn to discard 2 face down fear or damage. Strike 2 when you attack. Discard to add 2 hits. Oh, sheet of paper. You guys see, I said I'm bad about this. Hold on, I have to reshuffle because I'm a ding dong. The whole like I'm bad about combining them. That's what I did. This was technically her death. I'm gonna just reshuffle. This is hers. This is his. I have to reshuffle this. I didn't have to actually. I could have just, oh, okay. Gather yourself, Priscilla. There we go. You guys, I told you about this. I'm not good about Okay, the music needs to get back to being loud. It got too quiet. Why'd you get quiet? All right. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do Elena first since that's what I have in my hand. All right, so Undying Might. When you test Might, you may discard the skill to add 1 success. Her Might's only 2 would be beneficial. These leaves mean if I have Inspiration, I can turn it to a success, or if I have a card that says turn all leaves, maybes to 2 successes. Unyielding Spirit. When you test Spirit, you may discard the skill to add 1 success. Her Spirit is at 4. She doesn't need that. When you test Wit, you may discard the skill to add 1 success. So I am actually, I feel like I didn't shuffle it well because these are all basics, but we're going to go with it. I'm going to equip the Might. She also has at her starting skill at the end of your turn, you may discard the skill to prepare a song skill from your discard pile. If you do, gain 1 inspiration. So I'm gonna put these at the bottom. I don't have any inspiration, so they wouldn't benefit me to be at the top. We'll see if I regret that. All right, now for Aragorn. Okay, I feel like I didn't do this too well. Of the shuffling. 1, 2, 3. We'll see if they're all basics again. Okay, you guys, listen. I'm going to do it. I'm not good at shuffling like that. This is what I have to do because I can't shuffle for poop. I grab them all together and I do it like that. Because I pulled all basics for him again. And then I'll do this right here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's what I normally do. Yeah, so I didn't get all basics this time. All right, meaning that I didn't get any of his pack, like his personal stuff. Okay, Undying Might. When you test Might, you may add 1. His Might is at 3. Tactic, Strider. Strike 3 when you attack, discard added 3 hits. Guard 2. So I discard this to prevent 2 of fear or damage, but it is also a success. So I don't know if, I might put that at the top. The next one, when you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard the skill to convert all leaves, maybes, to successes. I'm going to actually equip that one, and I'm going to put these 2 at the top of his deck. All right, continue. Okay, we've got terrain. So, is it better if I show you that? I don't know. Okay, I need 2 bushes and 2 boulders. Boulder, those are leads. Boulder and boulder. Okay. So it tells you the setup. So I'm just putting these where they have them, and the boulders are here. Oh, the boulders are on the side. Okay, nice. When you reach the crest of the hill, you see a collapsed cart with an old hobbit sheltering beneath its canvas and wood. So I have these tokens to find a hobbit. Why are you over there? Mixed up. Hobbit right here. Okay. There isn't much left of the cart, but there might be something salvageable in the wreckage. Place a search token as indicated. 3 growling wargs pace around the wreckage. This must be the pack you were tracking. It is a good thing you arrived when you did. Continue. Great, a warg. There you are. Okay. This is a warg. Okay, so the warg is over here. Another one, and it has a flag because there's more than one. It goes right here. Let me get the flag. There you are. All right. Maybe saw it this way. Okay, so this flag with this guy. You guys won't let this see everything, but I might have to push you back some more. Another warg. Okay, another warg. It's right here. And this one has the... has that flag. Okay. We'll see what happens. And a barrel. Have to be organized. Barrel right here. Okay, barrel. Okay, it looks like the cart was carrying a load of barrels, but now the barrels have tumbled to one side of the hill. They seem to be leaking some sticky substance. Lore increases by 2. In the game, as you increase lore, you get to accrue item upgrades. So, the quickest way to get somewhere settled is through this area. There shouldn't be wargs this close to farmland. At the very least, you might be able to help this poor traveler escape a grisly fate. Objective updated. Defeat the wargs. Okay, so now it's the action phase. 1 second. So, you could take 4 actions. Move, interact with something, or attack. Okay, so I could move up to 4. If I moved up to 4 spaces, that takes my entire turn. The objective is to defeat the wargs, and you can't see. 1 second. Okay. Fine. Okay. So there's a guy right here, a warg right here. Boop, boop, boop. Scooting it over. Aragorn is going to go first. And his weapon is a sword, so it's not ranged. So if I move 2, I can attack once. So that's what he's going to do. Aragorn, 1, 2. And he's going to attack the one without a flag. So, sorry. So you can see here, okay, so I'm going to select this, and then it gives you all of its stuff there. And then I'll say what I'm going to do. So, is it better? I don't know. Stay put. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, so he's gonna hit it. He can only hit it once. The thing is that they can also hit back. So there's that. Hopefully I do well. So on his weapon, it's might. He has 3 might, which means I can draw 3. 1, 2, and 3. There's the success that I did put up top there. I revealed a success, so I cannot do... Ooh, okay. Sorry, I was noticing his thing. Anyway, but I revealed a success. So I've got 1 success. Ah! Well, poop. If only I had inspiration. I don't. Okay. So he has 1 success, so he gets to do 2 hits. Can you see it? So 1, 2, apply. Apply, confirm. Okay. Can your enemy attack? Yes, it can. A giant beast charges you, slavering. That's what it says. Slavering for your blood. Might negates. His might is 3, so I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. His cloak will prevent one of those. So I only need to get 1 success to not take any kind of damage or fear. And I got 1 success. So he didn't take anything. He's good. This also has, after this attack, discard inspiration. He doesn't have any inspiration, so that's pointless. All right, Elena. Let's see here. We'll see. Hers is not ranged because she has a dagger. So again, 1. Should she come over here and help him finish this one? I think so. They're not very strong. I don't think she should try to do it by herself since they only get 1 attack. She's gonna come over here and try to help finish this. So 1, 2, okay, on him again. Although he's exhausted, so technically but anyway, I'm gonna do this. When it's exhausted, it blacks them out, but she's still gonna do it. Okay, so her weapon is a dagger, and her weapon uses wit. That's what that symbol is. So her wit is 3, 2. Oh, poop. Well, technically, hold, please. Her harp. I should have, see, you guys, this is what's bad. Me trying to manage too many things. Okay, at the start of your turn, a hero in your space who has 0 inspiration gains 1 inspiration. She would have gained 1 inspiration, okay? So, I read his. His is something here. His is if after you or nearby hero rest or guards, that hero gains 1 inspiration. So she has 1 inspiration. Back to what I was doing, drawing 3. All right. Well, good thing that I got that 1 inspiration. 2 hits. Didn't take him out because when... Okay, 1 second, please. Do you see here? This is their shield. So I'm gonna do 2, but it's not gonna take it out. So there's that. Back to here again. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be long. We'll see what happens. I've never played with just 2 people. Like 2. Okay. 1, 2. She spent that inspirations right there. Apply. Confirm. I should have picked stronger people. Oh, but because it was exhausted, it didn't hit her. Ha! So that's good. Okay. So that was their turn. That's it. So now we're going to end this phase. I feel like I need to bring you closer because you can't see. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just do this. Okay. So... All right, so we're gonna go here to the hourglass. Yes, confirm. I want to end the action phase. Now it's their phase. See? It's the shadow phase. All right, what's it telling me? Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. All right. You get an inspiration. You get an inspiration. Okay. Okay. Once per test, after you spend an inspiration. I have to read, guys. Listen to me. Because after I tested, but I'm testing to fight. I'm not testing. Would that have counted? Hers is once per test. After you spend 1 inspiration, nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. Wouldn't have technically he gained an inspiration then? Because I tested. But I was testing to attack. I don't think it's the same. I think it's like during the shadow phase, they attack you. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. I'm torn about that. Yeah, when it's like test your whatever to not do this. That's not the same as wanting to attack. So it's not the same. It wasn't a test. All right. We gain an inspiration. Continue. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Continue. Move 3. Oh, we're not done. We just got an inspiration to help us. This guy, which you can't see. Oh, yeah, you can. This guy. Move to attack Aragorn. Bam, right there. Attack. A stench rises from the warg's pelt, and as it closes in on you, you can feel its growl deep in your bones. Spirit negates. Aragorn only has 3. Nope, doesn't help. Doesn't help. Nothing here to help. I have to look at everything because I don't want to forget. Nothing here to help. Nothing here to help. All right. 2. Aragorn, I don't know about you. But, see this? 2 leaves. Time of need. I can use that to turn these to successes because I did not have any successes. I didn't have any successes. When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard this skill to convert all to successes. So, discarding it, and he doesn't take any damage. Confirm. Okay, this guy right here, moving to attack, Elena. Attack. A beast lunges at you. Its claws slicing through the air. Might negates. Ooh, but we can't forget, I have a success right here with this one. All right, her might is 2. 1, 2. She only needs 2. Should I use this and save my inspiration? I'm going to save my inspiration that I got, and I'm going to use this guy to give me the 2 successes. So these 2. So I negated them both. Now, oh, but I didn't spend an inspiration. Okay, confirm. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 4. Yeah, okay, I was going to show you. I'll show you. I'll bring this to you. So this is the threat gauge, and as it continues to go up, things happen, and it hit the 4 here. So it says, scrambling over the hill, a wave of enemies seeks to pin you down. Continue. I should have gotten more of a heavy person. Place 1 goblin scout on the indicated space. Where are you at, Goblin Scout? No. Here you are. Goblin Scout. Goblin Scout. Okay, it's over here, and it has a flag. It has... not that flag. I don't remember seeing... oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, continue. Yeah. Okay, another Goblin Scout. Place 1 Goblin Scout on the indicated space. Goblin Scout, where are you? Oh, 1 second. Yoish, why are there so many of you? Can't find it. Ah, there we go. Okay, another Goblin Scout right here at the barrels. All right. Rally phase. this is the rally phase, which is, what was it? When heroes scout during the rally phase, you and nearby heroes each reveal one additional card. So here it says, each hero resets their deck and then scouts 2, but we get to scout 3 because of Aragorn's ability. So resetting your deck, I've got to shuffle. And I have to shuffle the way that I shuffle because I'm not going to shuffle these little tiny cards. Come together. Come. Thank you. I don't think we're gonna get through this, guys. Not all the way. I usually having snacks and hanging out when doing this. All right, Scout 3 because of his ability, his perk. Time of need. Oh my gosh, it's like I didn't shuffle well, but I did. When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, you may discard this skill to convert all maybes to yeses. Wanderer. After you explore a tile, you or a nearby hero may scout 1 during the journey maps. That actually is very beneficial because that's what you have to do. You have to explore. Unyielding Spirit. When you test Spirit, you may add a success. His Spirit is at 2. I think I'm going to equip. No, the smart thing to do. Yeah. Okay. When you test, if you do not reveal any successes, I'm going to equip this one. And then I'm going to put my 2 leaves up here. So they're automatically with this card, if I discard it, a success. And I don't have to spend inspiration. All right. Hers. Okay. These were the discards, so they should go at the bottom, right? I don't know. Shuffle around. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Child of Lun, I think. Tactic. When an enemy moves into your space, you may discard the skill to apply 4 hits and stun that enemy. Ooh. I'm going to equip that one. I don't even care what anything else says. Now I have a success and 2 leaves. I'm going to put the success here, and put this on top. All right. Okay, we're done with that. Continue. Action phase. My gosh, I've got so many people to take out. If only I had heavy people. I didn't do that. I guess Aragorn will go. First, I'm going to attack the one that I had the non-flag warg, which I only need 2. Okay, so he's attacking with a sword. That's might. I draw 3. Oh yeah, I already know the answer to this. But look, overwhelmingly. I've got 3 successes. If I discard this, discard that, you can see here that with 3 successes, he has 7 hits. So that he blew up that guy. I mean, there's that. Apply 7 hits. So that was 1 action. Because I did that, I remove him from the board and I get 1 inspiration. It says you or a nearby hero, but he's going to get it because he's going to take a second action to attack again. Okay, so he's got 2 inspiration now. Oh, almost discarded. Okay, continue. The terrain has different benefits, but I'm not doing that right now. So, because they're all in this space. It says the first warg goes down, snapping its jaws to the last. You notice a carved bone tangled in the fur of its ruff. Lore increases by 1. Okay. So Aragorn is going to hit the one with this flag. He needs 4. All right, come on, good luck. His might is 3, drawing 3 again. Drawing 3 again. Drawing 3. Oh, So this is like a bum card. It means nothing. But I need 4 to take it out. 1 success only gives me 2 hits. So I'm going to spend an inspiration to give me 2 successes. So then I do 4 hits. 2, 3, 4. Apply. Is that how it works? I don't know. Okay. I don't think that's how it works. I think I just goofed, but there's no way to go back. I think I have to, it's either, I can do the 2, right? I don't know the answer to this. I think that I found out that it's, oh no, we're sticking with it. Can't go back now. He gets his inspiration back. The second warg goes down with a whimper. With only 1 left, you see that all 3 have an unusual russet tint to their fur. Lore increases by 1. Continue. All right, Elena. What you gonna do? Well, she's going to attack this guy because he's in her space and she doesn't have to move. So if I were to take an action, I can then move 2 afterwards, but she's gonna use both of her actions here. So it's either move 4, move 2, attack, or interact with something, or attack twice. So she's going to attack twice. Look how tiny she is in comparison to Aragorn. Okay. That guy. Need 4. All right. So her dagger at the start of it. But we had inspiration. I have to remember, you guys, at the start of her turn, if someone in my space, me included, has no inspiration, we get an inspiration, but that wasn't the case. So, wit 3. Okay. I need 4 hits. So I've got 2 successes if I do this, which would give me 4 hits. I'm not looking at the rule book right now. We're gonna do it the way I'm doing it, but I can't remember if that's what you can do or not. I think you can. Like you can, what I'm contemplating is, see this, okay? It says if you have 1, it says if you have 1 success, how many hits it is. If you have 2, how many hits it is, right? So it's like, is that I only have 1 success, so I only get 2 hits, or I have 3 successes and I get the full amount, or if I get 2 successes, that I get 4 hits. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. I'm going to stick with that. Apply. Confirm. She spent her inspiration. Remove 1 hungry warg, and you or nearby hero gets inspiration. She's gonna get that inspiration. Discard pile right here. This guy's gone. Continue. Oh. Now that the area is clear of wargs, the traveler ventures out of cover. 1,000 thanks, friends. I was on my way to the Shire urgently when these beasts ran me from the road, he says. The old man looks at you. Oh, it was an old man. Anyway, the old man looks at you closely. I suppose you may be able to help further. It sounds like he has something serious on his mind. Objective updated, speak with the traveler. So now we have to go over this way to talk to the traveler. But, oh, I only did 1 action, right? Yes, she only did 1 action. So she's gonna move 2. 1, 2. That's the end of her turn. End of everybody's turn. So now, why is there an exclamation point over here? What are you trying to tell me? Hold. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. It was telling me about controls. I was trying not to show, but I mean, you see it anyway. All right, so wait, where's it at? It's down here. I can't do this. Okay, ending that. Confirm. Shadow phase. What's it gonna tell us? Oh. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. You get an inspiration, and you get an inspiration. He can hold 4, she can hold 5. Continue. Move 2 to attack Aragorn or closest hero, the one without a flag. Well, oh, it is Aragorn. 1, 2. Okay, he's gonna attack. A goblin scans the shadows, sees you, and leaps forward. Spirit negates. Okay, spirit negates. Why always spirit? You guys, he doesn't have high spirit. You know, it's rude. 2. He only has to negate 1 damage. So I'm going to, he got 2 leaves. I'm going to spend 1 of his inspiration to negate that 1 damage. It says after this attack, if you are in darkness, flip to fear face up or not in darkness. So this over here, this over here. Continue. Move 2 to attack Elena or closest hero, the flagged guy. He can move to her. Okay, attack. A goblin scans the shadows, sees you, and leaps forward. Spirit negates. All right, she's got 4 spirit. So jeez Louise. Well, she got leaves. So I'm gonna spend 1. Is this a test? Isn't this a test? I'm confused about what the test. Once per test. After you spend 1 inspiration and nearby hero. It's a test when I go to interact with stuff. This is not counting. Okay, after she negates it. Okay, confirm. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 4, and guess what? It hit the 8 marker. There must be more wargs just out of sight because the sound of their howls seem to come from all around you. Each hero suffers 1 face down fear. Spirit negates. So I might have to shuffle. Oh, shuffle. His spirit's only 2. I don't have to shuffle. He got 1 success and negates the 1 fear they were trying to do. Her, she's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She got 1 success, so she negated that as well. Okay. Continue. Really? Yeah. Another goblin scout. They're scouting. Okay. Right here, and he has the green, this guy. No, that was her. Okay, sorry. She has the stun thing, but this is Aragorn. All right, continue. Yeah, another goblin scout. It's real rude. Goblin scout, where are you? But listen, I think once I'm able to talk to the guy, this might end. I don't know. We'll see what happens because there's a lot of bad guys. But usually if like you can complete the objective, it ends and moves along. ¿A dónde es the goblin scout? Hey, there you are. Okay, goblin scout. This flag. This right here. Okay. Continue. Rally phase. Each hero resets their deck. Okay, stay there. Aragorn's first. You guys, I don't know, we got 16 more minutes and then I have to go. Thank you for listening to me and watching me. I'll do that and then I'm gonna go bam. There's different stories and journey maps or adventures, I guess is the thing. And there's also different difficulty levels. I chose adventure, which is the easiest level. I've never played the other levels actually, so there's that. And because this is the rally phase, we get to draw 3. 1, 2, 3, because Aragorn's ability. I got the Strider again, Wonder. After you explore a tile, we don't need to explore. During your turn, you may discard the skill to discard 1 fear. Well, I don't need either of those. Strike 3. So I could use this here to add 3. Do I want to equip it? So it's strike 3 when you attack, discard to add 3 hits, or guard 2, discard to prevent 2 fear or damage for a hero in your space. I think I'm going to, even though it's a success, he's got 2 bad guys here. So I'm going to put that there so I can add 3 successes. And then I'm going to put the maybes. I'm gonna put I'll put 1 maybe up top of his deck, and this I'm gonna put the bottom. So top and then bottom. All right. Hers. Ugh. Speak with the traveler. There's only 24 here. Like it's okay. So good. When that bar I showed you, it's at the 24 is the max. So I think that's like the purpose. I think once we do this, we're gonna be successful and it's gonna move along. We'll see. 2. Immortality. Rest 2. Discard this to prevent or to remove 2 damage or 2 fear. Strike 2, add 2 to attack. Or Elven Light, before you test Spirit or Wisdom, you may look at the top card. I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to put this. I'm going to equip the Strike 2. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this at the bottom. So here's the thing, is that she has this, when an enemy moves into your space, you may discard the skill to apply 4 hits and stun that enemy. This guy spawned into my space. She's right, you guys can't see. Nothing's happening on this side. We're gonna move this right now. See, here we go. I'll move it back if I need it. Okay, so he moved into her space. I think this would apply. So click continue. I'm going to, it says when an enemy moves into your space, you may discard the skill to apply 4 hits and stun to that enemy. I'm going to do it because it qualifies. He moved into my space. Oh, but it takes it out. 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apply. Done. I won't. Does she get the inspiration for that? I'm not going to give her the inspiration because I'm not quite sure. I think I will give her the inspiration. I don't know. You know, if I'm doing this wrong, it's my game that I'm playing. I think it qualifies. So, okay. Now, she's going to speak to the traveler. I click on the image. The traveler crouches by his ruined cart, still shaken by the warg attack. Talk. Everything is smashed. All the medicine I was transporting to the Thane will be ruined if I can't fix up the barrels, and even then I'll need help hauling it all that way. And what if the wargs come back? The traveler is clearly upset. Objective updated. Investigate the barrels. Barrels over here now. You can't see them. Ridiculous. So she's gonna take her second move. Her second action to move 2 because she has to come investigate these. Okay. Anyways. Now, move this over here. Thank you. Okay. Well, then. He's going to spend his turns attacking things. He's going to attack this guy. This is it doesn't really matter. I'll do the one with no, this. Flag is the word, banner. All right, so to use my sword, because to use my sword, It's might 3. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, that bum card again. Booty. I need 4. I will spend my 2 inspiration that I have to get the 4 and take out that guy. I used all my inspiration for that. Apply, confirm. But because he took him out, he gets another inspiration. Okay, continue. Discard these cards. He's going to attack this guy now. The green. Yeah. Okay. Might again 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to use, well, I only have, oh, I have 1 success. That's 2 hits. And then I'm going to use this to make it 5. So it takes it out. Discard that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apply. Confirm. I'm sorry I'm not reading it again. I'm also just wanting to see what happens. Okay, he gets an inspiration. That was the strike 3 that I could add. As long as I was attacking, I could add the strikes to my attack. Okay, continue. That's all of our turn here. So now it's the shadow phase. Confirm. By the way, the bar up top has not moved from 24. So your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. The marker is currently at 12. So if it hits 12, the threat at the top hits 12, something bad's going to happen again. My guess is it's about to happen. Continue. Move 2 to attack Elena or closest hero. They're both equal distance. It's going to attack Elena because that's what it says. Attack. A goblin parries your weapon, forcing it low and putting you off balance. The goblin smiles a terrible smile, knowing the attack has caught you off guard. Might negates. Her might is 2. But I'm not going to spend an inspiration. Okay, I only got this. But here it says, before you suffer a face down damage, you may prevent 1 of that. Her cloak protected her. So there's that. Confirm. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 4. It's at 12 again. What's the bad stuff? Now that you have seen how organized and intelligent these beasts are, you are almost unsurprised to find that they have laid a trap for you. The hero with the lowest wit suffers 2 damage. Might negates. They are equal. So I'm going to flip. I need to flip something that is double-sided here. Okay, I'm going to flip this. If it's this, the search token, or the threat token. The search token will be Elena side. The threat will be Aragorn. Let me show you so you know I'm not cheating. 1 second. See, threat. So Aragorn. Okay. Aragorn needs to negate the damage. Might negates it. His cloak prevents 1 of them. So we draw. His might is 3. And I'll spend 1 inspiration to negate the other. So he didn't take any damage. Discard pile. Continue. We've got the Goblin Scouts again. I should have just left that. Yeah. The flags, I should have kept them. The Goblin Scout is over here with Aragorn. This time it's a ruffian. Ruffian. Continue. Rally phase. All right, let's shuffle, draw 3 cards, and get going. I'm about to investigate these barrels, and you know, I'd like to be successful. Okay. This is Aragorn. 3. Thorongil, before you test, you may discard the skill to test wisdom instead. He has a 4 wisdom. Ooh, or I could sprint. The other one's Gift of Men. During your turn, you may discard the skill to discard 1 fear. Ancient Wisdom, when you test wisdom, you can add a success. I'm going to do this one. Before you test, you may discard the skill to test wisdom instead. I'm going to equip that. And then these 2, I'm going to put this up top and this at the bottom of his deck because I don't have 3 inspirations, so it's kind of pointless to do that. I only have 2. All right, her. This is... This can go on. These can go on for a long while. Thank you so much for your patience. I don't know if it's entertaining to you or not, but I really do enjoy playing the game. And I think it'd be fun I think you guys would like it. Okay. All right. Undying Might. When you test Might, you may discard the skill to add 1. She only has a 2 Might. Lay of Twilight. During your turn, you may discard the skill for you and nearby heroes to collectively discard up to 4 face down. That's a success. I'm going to put that at top. Before you test Wisdom or Spirit, you may look at the top card. Okay, not doing any of this. I'm going to put this at the top. Put these both. And I'm going to equip the Undying Might because her might is only 2 and she needs that. So put that there. These are on top. Continue. Action phase. Okay, so she is going to investigate the barrels. I clicked on the barrels. This is a test. So if I spend inspiration, once per test, after you spend 1 inspiration, a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. So he would get the inspiration. Okay. These barrels are leaking something viscous onto the grass. You may interact with the barrels to loose them at a nearby enemy. This does not provoke attacks. Oh, or you could investigate what the travel was transporting. Yeah, investigate the barrels. Examining the barrels, you realize that they could be easily repaired by some supplies you have on hand. However, the jelly-like substance leaking onto the grass smells harsh and caustic. Maybe you could use it as a weapon. Do I use it as a weapon or do I patch the barrels? Wasn't it that he was transporting it, so he needs it? Also, I'm going to patch the barrels. Working with your hands well covered, you attempt to patch the damaged barrels. Test wit. I have 3 wit. 1, 2, 3. So with these, it's better to have more successes than less. I'm going to spend 2 of my inspiration because I don't think 2 is enough. I want to do 3. So I have this 1 success. Pardon me. I could have spent 3, but I'm not going to. I'm going to only do that. So I've got 3 successes, and then Aragorn gets an inspiration because I spent inspiration. So I got 3 successes. I put that in here. You make some progress, but the barrels continue to leak a bit. See, I told you. It's a progressive thing. Well, that was her 1 turn. 2nd turn, right? I haven't done anything else. She's not moved. Flip and flip. Continue. She's going to try again. Investigate the barrels. Yep. Oh, I didn't mean to hit. Use the jelly. Poop. Keeping your hands well covered, you try to fling the gel at your enemies. Test. Man, that's not what I wanted to do. Poop. I have bad agility. She only has 2. There's no way to go back. Like you have to stick with this. This is what I hit. If I pass it, apply 1 hit and sunder to a nearby enemy. Oh, that's the wrong thing. 2 for my agility. I'm going to spend 1 inspiration because I am upset that I foolishly clicked the wrong thing. So I'm going to use my inspiration so I can apply 1 hit and sunder to a nearby enemy. So there's that. And then it's 3 o'clock. I have to go. This is the way the gameplay is, though. I need to see how this goes. Let me see. But he can't move. We have to. We have to end it. I have to end it. This is very long anyways. I'll let you know how it went. Because I'm not going to clean this up. I want to see how this goes. But I do have to go. I have responsibilities. This is why I can't do this during the day. All right. Thank you so much for listening to me, watching me play this game. It is one of my fun things. It's one of the fun things I like to do. It makes me happy. I eat snacks and have drinks and sit here and play. So anyway, love you. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be for you.